Hello, hello, my lovelies. I am Crysta with Litter to Glitter out of Garland, Texas. I am back from my big trip to Indianapolis, to Indiana, where we took Sadie, and y'all saw Sadie and the doghouse, the pet bed that we did for her. But we are back, and I am getting ready. I'm at a wonky ankle right now because I'm getting ready to go over to my workbench. I'll flip you guys around so I can show you what we're working on today. My husband and I went to this cute little antique store in Rochester, Indiana, and my husband found this. It is a corner shelf, and as you can see up here, I've put down a base coat of MetalSmith. It's called Mesa Sky, but I wanted to do this whole thing in patina. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put this down on my workbench and then move you guys there. Oops. Yeah, me. Oops. Okay. My tripod is not playing nice. Put you guys, I think there, if my tripod will play. There you go. And so y'all can see what I'm doing instead of me. So what I'm using today is I am using the MetalSmith, which is the metal reactive paint for patina. And this one is called Mesa Sky. Now with Mesa Sky, you want to use the MetalSmith spray in Turquoise. And that is what I have right here. And also for a little bit of extra patina, let me find out. There it is. They have this stuff, and it's called, see if I can get it on camera better. It's called Patina powder in bronze. And so where I want my patina to be a little extra, because, you know, I'm never extra, I'm going to be adding in some of that patina in the bronze, the patina powder, to give it a little bit of extra something, something. So as you can see here, this door opens. It's a side cabinet, corner cabinet. It opens here, but it's got this distinctive pattern engraved in it. Hey, Chastity. Yeah, I love the powders too. It adds something so much more to it. And so I wanted you guys to see it as it was. So I'm just going to throw down a base real quick, and then I'll get back up to where I've already laid down a coat. And then also what's great about this area in here that is in the wood is that after I patina it with the MetalSmith, with the Mesa Sky, and I can always come back and hit it with my gilding jewels. So even though I'm updating a very, it's a style that not many people are looking for now, I'm updating it, and I can come back and still keep that style and make it fresh and new. And it's got the original wood pull on the door. So I'm going to patina that too. I'm going to hit that with my MetalSmith and the Mesa Sky. And I am going to do that as well. So on this one, I'm not going to replace the hardware. I love that it had the original pull on it. And as you can tell, I'm using a Miss Lillian's chip brush. And because if a little bit of the original finish comes through, that's fine for me as well on this piece. I just really, there's something about this Mesa Sky. When I saw this project, when we got this piece, that I said, that has Mesa Sky written all over it. And it's going to be rusty and crusty up in the corner. Hey, Tammy. Hey, girly. So like I said, I'm just putting down the base of the Mesa Sky on this area. And I will come back later and I will open this up and I will do the interior in Mesa Sky as well. And like I said, this is just my base coat. And that will dry while I'm doing the other one. And I know I've got you guys at a wonky angle today, and I apologize. So, but stick in there, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let me tell you about the trip. We left Tuesday night and we drove straight through to Indiana. It was almost 900 miles to get Sadie to Ann. And we introduced them, and they instantly fell in love with each other, which was phenomenal. And we did some antiquing, and then we went and saw some friends, other friends that lived in Indiana. And we just had a wonderful, wonderful trip. And of course, we're 900 miles. Well, we did probably 2,500 miles between all the running around and the actual trip in what, 5 days. So, excuse me if my voice is a little off. But we've been rolling. So let me turn you guys around so you can see. Since I have already done a coat, this is going to be where I'm getting ready to spray. And I want to hit that one more time right there on the side so I can get some of that patina goodness, because I want it to be cohesive when I spray it. So I like working in sections. One of the things I like about this patina is that you can layer it. If there's an area that I want more on or less, if I wanted more on, I can always go over it again. Or, because I really want this thing crusted up. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the powder. It comes in the tin like this with the lid. Like I said, and then inside is the little baggie of, this is actual like copper powder. And so in the areas here, I'm just going to take a pinch of it. Actually, give me just a second, guys, because I like my jewelry. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and just grab me a set of gloves that I did not do beforehand. Bad, Crysta. Get me a set of gloves here. Because working with patinas, I do recommend that you wear gloves. See, there you go, gloves. Especially with the spray. With the paint, not so much, but the spray, you definitely, I like to wear gloves because I don't take off my jewelry when I work. So just to make sure that my powder sticks up here, let me see if I can get you guys in a better angle. There you go. And then I'm going to reach into my magical dust of copper powder. And you will see the difference in where it's like pixie dust. I'm just going to put it around a little bit. I'm just going to add it in, just a little bit in. There you go. Put the rest of what I didn't use back. And then I've got my Turquoise Activator spray. This is the MetalSmith Turquoise. And I'm going to spray it. Excuse me for turning you guys around, but I kind of need to see what I'm doing here. And I'm giving it a good spritz on that fresh paint that I just put down. And then we are going to let it start drying. And by the time we're done, you'll see at the end what it looks like. You can see the areas that are sprinkled in. And you will be able to see where the powder is and where the powder is not. So I can get you guys here, back up here. And like I said, I'm just going to be working my way around this piece and adding, because like I said, where I've already done base coats. And we just got in yesterday and I just started putting down my first coat this morning. I didn't get as far as I'd like to have. But this piece was not on my radar until we were in Indiana. So it's not like I could have had this prepped before. Sorry about that. I was just really excited about it. So I'm adding my new layer of the MetalSmith and Mesa Sky. And man, when this reaction happens, it is so pretty. That red with that turquoise, and where you add in that extra patina paint, it is so, so pretty. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and hit this side as well. So you can see, we'll just do this whole area as one. And we'll get that corner. So when we spray it, that MetalSmith will turn that whole area and just transform it. It's amazing to watch this process and how quickly it processes as well. So my husband, Shorty, if you guys follow me on Litter to Glitter, you guys know Shorty. He had an absolute blast going into a bunch of the antique stores up there. And it was just a fun time. My husband is the one that actually found this piece. He called, I was in the other room. I was in a different room than him. He's like, baby, and called me over. And so he won. It came home with us. I fully admit, guys, and I'll say it again, my husband is my picker. My husband finds 90% of the items that you see me work on. My husband loves antique stores. And so he stops on his way home from work. He'll, and everything else. And he'll come in and go, baby, look what I found. So it's a family affair around here, which I love. And so I am just sprinkling that on. I am going to flip it so the powder will stick instead of me trying to get it to, throw it up against it. I'm actually letting gravity work for me instead of me working for gravity. And then I will sit here and spray it again. And like I said, this is called Mesa Sky with turquoise spray. So you can use as little or as much of it as you like. And then now we're going to head up to the top here, which I will have pointed at you guys. It's probably the best view you're going to get today is this top right here. And so we're going to hit this top shelf, this whole these 3 panels. And this is, I found the best way for me to do patina is in smaller areas and just kind of, you can always go back and do sections. And so I like the way it's turning already. And in a minute, once I get this area done, then what I will do is I will grab my heat gun. I will turn off my microphone and I will hit this patina and I'll speed up the reaction with the heat gun. Get down that side. And so you guys can really see and get the tip. And in that crevice, I definitely want to make sure I get into that crevice up there. There we go. Got all the crevices. All right. So my handy dandy magical bag of copper powder. And like I said, it's just spritzing. Love this piece. Shorty did great. Yeah, he did. Shorty's awesome at picking out pieces for me. He does it all the time. Y'all wait until y'all see the other pieces that he found on this strip. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to set it up so I can sprinkle that powder, let gravity work for me, not me work for gravity. I've got a couple of other pieces that are absolutely gorgeous. And I could not believe that we fit into that teeny tiny little car we took on our trip. We actually discussed at one antique store about going and getting a U-Haul and towing my little car back because the pieces up there were just fantastic. So I'm going to take my gloves off real quick. And I am going to, so I'm excited to show you guys these other pieces that we've gotten. Let me put you guys over. Let me get that turned so you can see. My heat gun is, I think I got this from Harbor Freight. I keep it, I put it back in the box when I'm done. It's just a 1500 watt dual temperature heat gun. And so let me grab that sucker out of there. Throw the box because I'm live and I got stuff to do. Let me get it plugged in. Woohoo! On the side of my workbench. All right, so I'm going to hit mute because y'all don't want to hear this. And I will be right back to talk to you guys. All right, so I am back. The top I'm going to let age naturally. And so this is the beginning. And there's a couple of places that I would like for it to be heavier. So I will take it back. And, you know, once it has completed its process, I want to give it time. So when I photograph this piece, so you guys will know down here is still wet, but you can see up in this area where it's starting, the process has kind of jump started. And up here is still pretty wet. And you can definitely see, if I can turn it, whoops, and show you guys this way. You can see over in this area where the powder was added, how it's really crusting up quickly. And so as it dries now, naturally, the process is going to continue. And this is going to continue to get more and more rusty and crusty with that Mesa Sky and the turquoise spray. And you can definitely see where I added the powder. So I love it. I love how it's coming along. I don't know if you can see up here how it's rusting and crusting. And it's just that quick. Love it. So I will be starting in April, I'm going to move my time slot back an hour to 2 p.m. instead of 1. And so I will be coming to you guys every Monday. I am doing my Ukrainian hats. I will be working on those as well. And also, you're going to start seeing pieces that we picked up on our trip. And so let me see if I can get my, there I am, my tripod to play nice. So you are going to be seeing a lot of different stuff, some really neat pieces we picked up on this trip. And hopefully I will, not look a hot mess, a spicy disaster. But guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you guys so much. I have loved this little piece. I love the Mesa Sky MetalSmith, and I wanted you guys to see what the powder will do. I was not a believer in the powder, and then I used it, and I was like, oh my, it works. So I will see you guys back here next week. Much love, guys.